Somebody owes me an NIL clause. Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
I'm in the middle of Brooklyn somewhere, and the question is, why? Now, thing is, Ford, the F-150 Lightning, you know, there's a lot of different variants of that truck. We've got the Pro, we've got the XLT, we've got the Lariat, and we've got the Mac Daddy Platinum. And looky over here, there is a brand new 2023 F-150 Lightning Platinum that I'm going to be driving home tonight. I Ubered here, and I'm going to be driving it home. Why am I here? Well, there is a very special reveal that I've been asked to make a video about and share with all of you. And so that's the reason I'm here. But the thing is, I'm going to be having this Platinum F-150 Lightning for the next week, and I need to make some videos with it on the Out of Spec Dave channel, which I'm going to do. So comment below what kind of content you'd like to see from me, and then let's go inside and check out this new, I can't tell you what it is yet, you're gonna have to watch the video to check this out, and let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Reviews, where today Kyle asked me, his dad Dave, to fill in for himself. He's traveling, he's always super busy, but today we've got something super special. We're partnering with Ford to do an amazing announcement of the 2024. This is the Platinum Black. And I can tell you, when I walked into this studio and saw it, I was like, wow, that thing looks super cool. It's got a matte finish, but they've done some really smart things to make sure that you're really getting good usability about this truck. This is an F-150 Lightning through and through, but it's super special. They're only building 2,000 of these. Are you gonna get one? I'm thinking about it myself. Check this thing out. Let's go for a detailed tour of all the little upgrades they've done with this truck. You know, one of the things as I was learning from some of the product specialists here about the truck, I said, this thing looks sweet. It's all blacked out. And the word Sinister came up, and I like that. This thing is mean, it's nasty, it's sinister. And the way they've accomplished that is by blacking out pretty much everything on the truck. But there are some smart little cues where you don't really want the matte finish. Now the matte is actually a vinyl wrap that will be covered 3 or 36,000 bumper to bumper warranty from Ford. So all you folks who are out there, you know, wrapping your own trucks and doing your own thing, this is it's a complete package done up for you with every little detail in not only the exterior, but the interior as well. It's little things like this. You check out the power port right here, the door. They've got the gloss finish so you don't have to touch the mat with your finger, or where the handle is, or where you're able to open the door. All of these spots are really, they're different, they're offsetting, and it really adds to the look of the truck as well. You've got unique wheels for this truck. So they're 22-inch wheels. They have the same tires as the regular Platinum, but the wheels that are on this are unique just to the Platinum Black F-150 Lightning, which is great. Let's come on to the back over here. This is a unique thing. They've debadged the Lightning badge from the regular Platinum and all the other Lightning trims, whether it's XLT or Lariat. And they took the badge off, but they put on this really cool sticker. It actually shines luminescently in different light, which is pretty unique. And when we get inside, I want to show you something that complements this that they have over here. When we come to the back of the truck, you'll notice that the badge itself is all blacked out over here with the American flag and the lightning bolt. And also in the front of the truck, where it says Ford, it no longer is the Ford blue, it's all blacked out. So wherever they have been able to black out the truck, they have. Some of the features that are on this truck as well is it comes standard with the sprayed in liner in the back. So that's all black, it's not the paint color trim inside the vehicle. Yeah, I mean, look, this thing is just, it's an F-150 Lightning through and through, but it's a unique look that is really something. If you're rolling down the road on one of these things, people are gonna go, what is that thing? The same exact impression that I had when I first saw it. One of the other things they've done is the light bar itself is also a little bit different color than a traditional Platinum light bar. And you can see that it's on right now, And in a minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the lights off so you can see how it looks a little bit different from a typical Platinum. So you can see with the lights off, this light bar here is not as bright as it is on the traditional Platinum. And it's kind of a dark gray that offsets the vehicle. One of the other things that's very interesting that they've done is they've eliminated the faux charging port. Maybe a lot of you don't know that there is a charging port, as you can see right here, which is your standard CCS J1772 plus the DC. But on the other side, on a traditional Platinum, there is a faux charging port right here. And they've eliminated that. Why? Because it makes no sense to have it, right? So they eliminated it. And I think it does offer a little bit more cleaner lines, and there's no reason for that. We talked a little bit earlier about the badging itself being blacked out. This is no small task to get Ford corporate to say, yeah, you can put a black badge on there. It's been done before, but not often. And this truck is worthy of that change. The other thing that I think is interesting is that right down here, you can see the badge number. They're only making 2,000 of these, like I mentioned earlier. This one is number 0000. It isn't even a 1. I mean, that's an early version of the truck. So, yeah, look, once again, you can see that these wheels, quite aerodynamic for 22s, and this is a nice kind of a flat black trim that they have on the wheels there as well. But you know, really cool looking truck. Let's go inside and check out the interior, because the exterior is one thing, but the interior, that's where there's even more changes to be made. So in an effort to carry the Sinister theme inside the vehicle, you guys got to check this out. It's just crazy what they've done. The attention to detail is quite amazing. This is Nirvana leather. It's all blacked out. It has white stitching. It still says the Platinum logo down here. A little bit of chrome there, a little bit of chrome here. That's about all I'm seeing. You still have the nameplate in the seat itself. You still have these amazing, awesome, comfortable seats that are not only heated and cooled, but massaged, just like you get in the Platinum. You've got the big screen in the center, but look at this interior. Everything is blacked out. Everything is amazing. Earlier, I was mentioning how sort of the echo of the Lightning logo is carried inside of this Lightning F-150. What you can see is up in the roof here, you can see, let me see if I can show you this. You've got the logo Lightning in the glass roof. And what's pretty amazing about that is as you're driving down the road, the shadows from different lights are going to cast shadows inside the vehicle. They're going to spell out the word Lightning all over the place, which is going to be very cool indeed. You get the back window. There's a lot of things that are standard on this truck that perhaps were optional on the Platinum, standard Platinum. And I want to take you through some of those items right now. But look at this interior. It's just a place you want to spend time. Okay, so there are 3 options that come standard on this truck that are actually options on the Platinum, just the base Platinum. But on the Platinum Black, you do get these automatic or power running boards that show themselves when you want to get in and out of the vehicle, and then they hide away after you get in and out of the vehicle. You can also turn those off, so if you're out with your bride and she's got a long dress on and you don't want them to come out and you don't want to get the dress muddy, you can actually have those not deploy, and then you can go get her a step ladder, although you don't need it. It's not super high. The other thing that comes standard on this Platinum Black is this tonneau cover. Why did they opt to put this on here? Because it's the most popular one. Everyone seems to go for that. It's a very practical fold up, and you know, that's something that people get. And then the spray-in bed liner, which is the Tough Bed spray-in bed liner, that is optional on the Platinum, and here with the Black, it is standard. All right, so everybody picture this. You open the frunk, you're partying hard with all your friends, And then you got to talk about your truck, because you got the badge over here as well, quad zeros of 2000. It's just a little touch to put that on the inside of the front, which I think is really nice. Of course, you know, this is not any different in terms of the size of the front, which is massive. Boy, I wish I had this. This is just insane, and I love the low. I mean, that's standard stuff for F-150 Lightning. We all know that. But putting that badge inside there, I just think that's a nice little touch point that if you've got one of these, you're going to be talking about it. Okay, so one of the things that Ford has always been notorious about, I remember years ago, I had a Eddie Bauer edition. This was a Ford truck, and I was really psyched about that truck. It was blue with the tan leather and seats inside of it. But you know, one of the things that I was thinking about is this truck's only been out for about a year. So why are they coming out with a special edition of it? And to me, that's just the culture of the way Ford has been delivering vehicles for a long time. The personalization aspect of it. And one of the things that Ford has seen is that a lot of the buyers of the F-150, they're trying to make them their own. They are making them. You may have heard that the Ford F-150 Lightning factory had been actually shut down for about 4 to 6 weeks over the summer for a planned retooling, upgrade, whatever you want to call it. What it does is it gives them the ability now to produce 150,000 F-150 Lightnings per year. That's a lot of capacity, which is really showing Ford's commitment not only to this truck, but the demand for this truck, which is more important. So look, they're ready for you. The question is, are you ready for them? When you put personalization in the hands of Ford, and they're able to really do it the right way, that's what this truck is all about. And to me, I think they've really knocked it out of the park here. This thing is very beautiful, and I'm really liking what I see here. Dave, this thing's sweet, it's beautiful, but what about the money, right? How much is it? And the pricing on this is going to be $97,995, and when you compare that to that's 2024 pricing. The current Platinum right now is $91,495, so it's $6,500 more for all of this. If you go to a high-end rapper, and I don't mean like the guy who sings, I'm talking about, you know, the guy that puts all the wraps on, you're going to spend at least $5 grand just on that. I know, because I might have done that once or twice in my life. So, you know, they have not only done the wrap, but they've actually delivered a lot more than that. And to me, when you're spending this kind of coin for a truck and you want it done right, this is the way to go. There's only 2,000 of these. I think that you know, this is definitely one that you should consider, and you should make sure that you really get one of these to be driving around in your neighborhood, because everyone's going to be looking at you going, wow, Dave, Billy, John, Susan, you're now Sinister. So anyway, thanks again everyone for watching another episode of Out of Spec Reviews, and we'll be sure to catch you on the next one. I really can't wait to see one of these on the road.